But do any of these campaigns actually work? David Fuller reports.
Pablo. Turns out I've been used to smuggle cocaine into the country, which does rather prompt the question, what's the big deal with coke?
Pablo the drug mule dog, star of the irreverent and hard-hitting new government campaign to warn teenagers off cocaine. Despite being dead, Pablo walks and talks the viewer through the sad, seamy and dangerous side of cocaine use.
Lots of people doing it, Pablo!
Really?
It's a tough ask for any campaign. Tackling the biggest cocaine market in Europe and trying to talk directly to teenagers, one of the most hard-to-reach demographics around.
It's interesting being in an advertising agency because you do think about brands a lot, and cocaine is one of the most successful kind of fashion brands that has ever been. And part of the job I think we had to do with this campaign was how do you de-glamorise that? How do you try and take away some of the kind of glitz and glamour that surrounds cocaine and cocaine use and show it for the ugly thing that it really is?
The campaign was the idea of ad agency Mother as part of the government's frank drug awareness strategy. Younger and trendier than most government ministers, certainly. But does that mean teenagers will listen?
Historically, the evidence for campaigns like this, or education and prevention campaigns generally, is not good. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
And can campaigns like this actually make it worse?
Well, there's always the potential that these can be things can be made worse. Certainly, there's evidence from some campaigns that they sometimes make drug use seem more appealing. I don't think that's the case with this one, but it's always a danger.
Previous government campaigns have had little or no effect. Cocaine use has trebled in the last 10 years as prices have fallen to nearly half what they were a decade ago. And some government strategies in the past have been criticised for inadvertently glamorising drug use.
Just got a touch of flu today.
This anti-heroin message from the mid-80s, for example, saw posters stolen as the star became an unlikely pin-up. The government hopes Pablo the drug mule dog will be different. Young people, they say, were involved in the process of coming up with the ideas. And so we come to this. Talking pills.
Actually, on the street, it's only 30% cocaine.
And 70%, who the hell knows?
Freaky bags of coke.
I'm gonna get in your blood, baby, because I'm a bad baggie.
Scenes from Train Spotting in the toilets.
Could you spare us a tenner?
No, I'm a dog.
Some people will watch it, maybe older people, and think, when they made this, these guys are on drugs.
We definitely weren't. If you're competing with all the other stuff that young people are watching, you need to bring a certain amount of visual interest to it and make it a piece of entertainment as much as a piece of information.
Entertainment and education. It's rarely worked in the past, but this shaggy dog story is hoping to end a long line of failure.